What is going on, guys? Andrew Acevedo here, back with another video, another stream. And this is not, I don't usually talk wrestling, but I'm a huge wrestling fan. And this is the number one thing on Twitter right now. And it's definitely one of something that I think wrestling fans, including myself, has been waiting a very long time to say. CM Punk is in All Elite Wrestling. And CM Punk is back in professional wrestling. 7 years out, being away since he walked out after the Royal Rumble in 2014. He walked out of the Royal Rumble, and Punk did UFC, did some acting, and Punk has finally come back to where he belongs in the professional wrestling ring in Chicago on Rampage tonight. And holy shit, that pop was again 7 years in the making. Wrestling fans never forgot Punk. Punk, the best in the world at his time in WWE, was always one of the best professional wrestlers on the planet. And finally, he's back in again. Set up a match. He's in AEW, which again, a lot of people were like, "Oh, we should go back to WWE." And like, if wrestling fans knew if he would have went back to WWE, one, they would have had to give him a stupid amount of money, and he just wouldn't be happy because that's why he even said during the promo that he cut like a beautiful 20-minute promo beginning of the set. Is John Cena All Elite? Hey, Cena can go wherever he wants. Cena's got all the power, but obviously, speaking of Cena, maybe I'll talk about SmackDown because that's SummerSlam tomorrow. But yeah, pretty much Punk comes out, great pop, and was it bad that I'm watching Cult of Personality hits, and I have been trolled on Twitter so much that everyone was saying Punk's music's gonna hit and MJF's gonna come out. And I sat there, I'm like, now that's gonna live in the back of my head. If he comes out tonight, it's a troll. It's got to be MJF and not CM Punk. And I legit music hit, waited till I freaking saw Punk himself, and then I marked out. I think all of us did. It was beautiful. Again, the promo comes out. He jumps in the whole entrance. He jumps in the crowd. Screw COVID. He said, "You know what? I'm just jumping into the crowd." The cameras were panned around. People were crying. Everyone's excited, and everybody's happy. And again, we got the set. It was set up for his return match. Obviously, now he goes through his promo saying, "Hey, when he left Ring of Honor in 2005, he knew he was leaving professional wrestling to sign with the WWE, sports entertainment." And pretty much he said, I left wrestling in 2005, and tonight I am back in professional wrestling. And kind of just went through, hey, there's some guys in the back that I got some scores to settle with. Is that talking about Jon Moxley? Is that talking about Colt Cabana? There could be some guys, even Chris Jericho, who knows, back in AEW. The only people I know in wrestling or in AEW is The Rock and John Cena. Hey, Boomer, that's all good. This is the stream. I know I'd make Mets content, but this was something I wanted to talk about. I know majority of you guys don't watch wrestling, so this is just for me because I just couldn't stop smiling. I wanted to just throw the camera on and go live. I don't know the difference. What's the best difference? I don't know. AEW treats its fans like they're not idiots. WWE is like they treat their audience like they're children. I guess that's the best way to do it. But pretty much Punk sets up. His first match back will be on a pay-per-view at All In on September 5th. And he calls out Darby Allin. And we are finally, they set it up for weeks in the promos saying, I've beaten all the guys who said they were great, but I want to beat the best in the world. And now Punk has officially said it. September 5th on pay-per-view, Darby Allin versus CM Punk. I cannot wait. I literally cannot wait. Punk back in the ring. Probably gonna have some ring rust, but Darby's a hell of a first opponent. Let Darby bump like a madman for him. And also at the end of the promo, of course, CM Punk's got to be CM Punk. Tells the audience, hey, 7 years was a long time. When you leave the United Center tonight, there's a free ice cream bar for you on me. And going back to when CM Punk wanted to bring back some WWE ice cream bars, and God, it was fun to watch. It was just, again, I couldn't stop smiling. I watched the whole 20 minutes of him just being the entrance to the promo. The crowd was going nuts, and Twitter is dead. It's literally the number one thing trending worldwide on Twitter. People that don't watch wrestling are posting it because this is going to bring in the fans who stopped watching or don't know anything about professional WWE or AEW. Don't know anything about AEW. that's what he is going to do. And I can't stop smiling. I'm just happy. Yeah, Darby and Punk's going to be amazing now with Christian and Omega for the AEW World Championship. Now you have Darby against Punk. The Young Bucks probably taking on either the Lucha Bros or the like Jurassic Express probably wins the tournament. All in looking like a great card. Some future matchups we could see. Obviously, we're going to get Darby next. MJF, Kenny Omega, Jon Moxley, Christian, Jericho, Jungle Boy would be fun. Again, there's a whole roster of guys that Punk's never worked with. Who he even said he wants to go work with the young guys, and I cannot wait. And it's just, again, this is day one. What a return. Again, the internet is literally on fire. Wrestling Twitter is, you thought Mets Twitter is bad. Right now, wrestling Twitter is in a goddamn frenzy. Jungle Boy, as he says, yes, that's literally a guy. Yes, Jungle Boy, Boomer. That is a real person. But pretty much, I just wanted to get out a little video here because I couldn't stop smiling. I wanted to talk about it. So, Boomer, thanks for at least you're watching, Boomer. Again, and Punk said Wednesdays and Fridays are getting a hell of a lot more interesting. Wrestling needed a kick in the dick, and CM Punk is going to be the. I'm not going to say that they can compete with WWE because I don't want them to, but this was a shock to the system. Daniel Bryan coming soon. Damn, AEW's on one right now, and it's going to be fun. Hopefully, I'll be in the show in New York at Grand Slam, but thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to get this out, a little video stream. I just wanted to talk about CM Punk so bad. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.